Welcome. I'm Graydon, and this is BINBUSTER, where I buy, watch, review budget movies for you. Today's movie asks the question: two dads, one toy, takes no prisoners. Is this your favorite holiday movie? That's right. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jake Lloyd and Sinbad in Jingle All the Way. Meet Howard Langston, a salesman for a mattress company. Is constantly busy at his job. He also constantly disappoints his son after he misses his son's karate exposition. His son tells Howard that he wants for Christmas is an action figure of his favorite television hero, Turbo Man. He tries hard to make it up to him. Fortunately for Howard, it is Christmas Eve and every store is sold out of Turbo Man. Now Howard must travel over town and compete with everybody else to find a Turbo Man action figure. And as always, I'm going to give you my thoughts, my ratings, and my overall reactions to this holiday movie. It starts off as your stereotypical movie about an executive dad who's concerned more about his work than being there for his son. The reason I say this is that this is a trope that's used in a lot of movies. My review of Jack Frost right here deals with that as well, where he's a musician and his music's more important than his family. He's trying to better his kids' lives. That's understandable. But when you're so engrossed in your work and you miss out on everything in your kid's life, there's no excuse for that. He even promises to be at his events with his son, then fails to be there. His wife also asks him to pick up the Turbo Man action figure 2 weeks ago, before Christmas Eve. And he forgot, so on Christmas Eve he tries to get them all. I work retail, and I can tell you, you don't want to be there on Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve has whole sorts of different people looking for the same item or different items, and sometimes you're all sold out. You can't help it. It's Christmas Eve. Why do you wait till last minute to buy gifts? I have no idea. Why do people do that? I have no idea. It's funny when Howard, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Myron, played by Sinbad. Yeah, you don't hear about Sinbad anymore, do you guys? I mean, I miss Sinbad all the time. I miss him. It's funny that Howard and Myron go after the toy. How they try to stop each other at every turn. One toy store with the lottery balls. There's one toy store that had the shipment come in. They had these little lottery balls, and they try and grab for them. There's a struggle to fight off people. Someone built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who even in this movie, Phil Hartman's character says, "You can't bench press your way out of this one." Yeah, he even says that in there. Why doesn't Arnold just pick up people and throw them to the side to get all the lottery balls? I don't know. The Santa in the warehouse scene is also kind of funny because they try to get a Turbo Man. It speaks Spanish and it breaks. So he gets out. He gets in there. When Jim Belushi's here, he plays Santa. And it's all of a sudden, it's hilarious because then a giant Santa shows up, played by Paul White. You might remember him as Big Show from the WWE and Paul White from AEW. So he plays off as a giant Santa, and him and Arnold go at it. And then there's a Santa with nunchucks. This entire scene's hilarious. The cops come in. They said, "Who are you?" And he picks up a fake police badge and says, "Oh, I'm undercover. You guys just blew my sting operation." And he just walks right out of there. That is priceless. Through all the bumps and hiccups along the way, Howard learns what it means to be a hero. In two ways. One, when he refuses to steal from a kid while taking a Turbo Man from the neighbor's house. Yes, he went that low. To even set the house on fire at that same point in time. And two, when he becomes a real hero by becoming Turbo Man at the parade. The suit fit Arnold, which was really weird. He was a random guy who was hiding from the police, and they pull him in, put the suit on him, and it fit perfectly. It's movie magic, folks. I can't complain there that much. And showing his son that he is different. He went through all this trouble to become Turbo Man, and gave his son a Turbo Man, who ends up giving it to Myron so he could give it to his son because he felt bad because his dad is actually Turbo Man. And it's all those, he's a change. We can tell now that he's a changed man. His family comes first for him. What do I give this movie? I give it 3 stars. I mean, it's not great. It's not a classic like It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. But it's a good holiday movie to have in your rotation if you don't already have it. this is right when Arnold was doing all his comedy stuff. I mean, 1996, yeah. That's in the peak of his comedy with Twins, Junior, all the other stuff. Get in the chopper! Who's your daddy and what does he do? Yeah, Kindergarten Cop 2. That was all within the realm of Arnold Schwarzenegger's comedy career. But anyways, like I said, I give this 3 stars. Sound off down below. What's your favorite holiday movie? Let's get this party started and let's talk movies. And as always, remember, no matter what toy or movie you want for Christmas, or that you got for Christmas, just remember, someone paid excruciating a lot of money and went through a lot of great lengths to get that movie or toy for you. And always remember, make it a movie night and dive right in.